What's going on YouTube? Ronin Frog 87 here, guys. And the other day I was, browsing around on IGN, and for those of you who do not know what IGN is, it's this popular, video game website. They do video game reviews. They also do other reviews, like they review movies and TV shows, and they just talk about all things nerdy, stuff that's in our typical wheelhouse. So yeah, it's a really popular website. But anyways, I'm pretty sure most of you know what it is. But anyways, they also do a lot of lists, and they also have one right here that they're doing this week. It's coming out this week, piece by piece. And so it's the top 90 animated characters of the 90s. And they have Kaiba here at number 63. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, I love it when Yugioh is brought up in pop culture, when people, other things that, outside of the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere, YugiTube and basically things where we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I like it when Yu-Gi-Oh is discussed out of the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere. And, it's always cool. But the thing is, guys, Kaiba shouldn't be on this list. As much as I love Kaiba is my second favorite character, only behind Little Yugi. But Kaiba should not be on this list because Yu-Gi-Oh is not a 90s cartoon. Yu-Gi-Oh is not a 90s animated series. Yu-Gi-Oh belongs to the 2000s, or the noughties, however you want to call it. I always thought the noughties was a dumb name for the 2000s, so I'll just stick to calling the 2000s. But here, on Wikipedia, it debuted in Japan in April of 2000, and it debuted here in the US in September of 2001. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh missed the 90s boat by a few months. I know the manga did debut in 96, I believe, in 1996. So if you're going by that, sure, it'll count, but they're not going by the manga, they're going by the animated series. So come on, IGN, you should have done a basic Google or Wikipedia search. It would have resulted in, you finding out that Kaiba is not a 90s character, well, not in the anime to say the least. He is a 2000s character. But nonetheless, I'm still, it's still kind of cool that, they're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh here. Maybe they should have did a list like, the top the top 200 animated characters of the 2000s or something like that. Then it would have worked. But technically, Kaiba, well, not technically, actually, Kaiba is not a 90s character. He is a 2000s character. But otherwise, they're doing a pretty good job on this list. This list, really brings back a lot of memories for me because I am a 90s kid. I grew up watching, Batman the Animated Series, Dragon Ball Z, The Simpsons, Rocko's Modern Life, All Real Monsters, Doug, Rugrats, Dexter's Laboratory, and so on and so forth. The 90s was just an incredible time for cartoons. And, I'm visiting memory lane by going through this list. So check it out, the list, if you like as well. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, so I'm glad that they're referencing Yu-Gi-Oh, but Yu-Gi-Oh does not belong in this list because Yu-Gi-Oh is from the 2000s. It's from the 2000s and not the 90s. Alright guys, that just about does it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you liked the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. And as always, I'm Ronin Frog 87. I bid you farewell, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.